So you want to get into the Disney college program, huh? Why? Why would you want to do that to your... So you want to get into the Disney college program, huh? What's with that sign? What sign? So you want to get into the Disney college program, huh? You should do your research on the Disney brand. Tell them during your interview that your favorite Disney character is the Minions. They'll hire you on the spot, trust me. Can you be serious this time? Alright. On a serious note, do your research. When applying for the college program, there are a lot of roles to be casted into. Now let me just fill the screen with all the choices. Yep, still going. Oh, nice. Yeah, just cover my face like that, yeah. So obviously, the more open you are and express interest in all the roles, the more chance you have of being accepted. Right? Wrong! When applying, remember, honesty is the best policy. There will be 3 options for each role. High interest, moderate interest, low interest. See merch and you're excited about that one? Go ahead and hit high interest. See custodial and you're like, F that outfit, F nasty bathrooms, F everything about it. Put that sucker on low interest. Why? 'Cause the less options you have at high interest, the better recruiters have at placing you. So, 1 or 2 things will happen. They will throw out your application entirely, or they will take you in for the option no one wants. Housekeeping? No one ever wants to do housekeeping! Click. You ain't want none of that, right? Put at least up to 3 to 4 high interest in the roles that you are really interested in. Pinkly fact. Put the roles you wouldn't mind working at moderate interest. Put the roles you don't want to work at low interest. Now, does that mean you'll always get your high interest roles? No, but you have a better shot. Now, with that stuff out of the way, since it's basic snuff, time for the web-based interview. And yes, this part you need to pass in order to even get a phone interview. So if you fail, that's it. It's over. Try again next time. It's multiple choice, and as hard as you may think it could be, Disney is crafty and asks you the same question over and over in different ways, such as, I would describe myself as someone who takes the initiative. I prefer to lead others other than follow. I like to take charge of situations. I consider myself to be a strong leader. This method is used to weed out liars. Obviously, all the above means you have strong leadership skills, right? Some of which makes it kinda sound bad, right? This is why honesty is the best policy. Don't lie on this, because it will come back to chomp you in the ass. Even if you somehow pass with your lies, they will ask you again during the phone interview about some of the stuff you put down. So be ready. Make sure before you take this web interview, you are in a quiet area, because some of the interview is timed. Sweetie, I have a million questions about nothing to ask you right now at this very moment, right now. Mom, I'm busy. No! Your internet connection better be strong too. No! And away from all distractions, so preferably a closet. As it states, it can take about 40 minutes. Pinkly fact. Go in with a clear mind. Throw the phone away from you. Breathe. Don't be afraid to reread the question. Read it over twice to make sure you aren't getting tripped up over simple words. Be honest. I stated this like 10 times, so do it. Don't let your nerves be your enemy. When in the section that kinda looks like this, try to avoid these options as best as you can. Act as if the other 3 options are the only ones. Try to answer yes or no mostly. Do the middle one too if you aren't sure which way you lean. But don't always pick that one. If you do the other options, do it rarely, if the other options that they have just does not fit the bill for you. That's all I can really say about the web interview. Do your best because if you nail it, you'll get a pop-up saying to schedule a phone interview. Yay! You're at the last part of the interview process. About time, right? Research, research, research. I can't stress this enough. Disney has a very specific brand. Use it to your advantage. What do I mean by this? Disney-fy your answers. Use words like magic, family, memories, happiness, friendly, guests, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, maybe not the last one. But if you want to walk the Disney walk, you gotta talk the Disney talk. What? What was that? No, not you guys again. No! Seriously, learn them. If you use those terms in your interview, you'll be guaranteed to stand out. They go crazy for that ish. The 4 keys are safety, courtesy, show, and efficiency. In that order. Don't know how to use those 4 in a sentence? For this example, let's say attractions is your number 1 pick. Highlight safety in your answers to get a better shot at actually getting placed there. So, what do you admire about our parks? Well, the guidelines to safety that are displayed in the park. Safety is very important to me, and I love the feeling I get of being completely safe while in the parks. Whether it's on the rides or walking around, I want to be an active part to keep people safe at the parks. Oh. Now, how about merch being your prime objective? Use courtesy. So, what do you admire about our parks? Courtesy, especially when shopping on Main Street or in the parks in general. They're always so nice and welcoming, willing to help me find what I need, and I want to be a cast member to be courteous to others like they did for me. Oh my goodness. What about character attendant being number 1? Focus on show. So, what do you admire about our parks? How the park is like one big show. I love the theming and how it stays true towards the characters. I love the themed language, especially when character attendants use it. I like when I was meeting Tigger and the character attendant said, "This way to bounce with Tigger." I'd love to get guests excited like that. You bring tears to my eyes. Get the idea? Hey, what about me? Use those words and you'll be golden. Also, name specific places. Don't just say, "I enjoy the rides." Say, "I really enjoy the spooky haunted mansion and classic Peter Pan flight." Show up your words about it. Get it? Show. Prove to them you know the parks by talking about specific places. That's stuff they like to hear. Pinkly fun fact. These questions I got asked both times I took my interviews, so brush up on these answers. Like these tips and tricks and want more? Maybe about the confusing topic of the Disney look? Leave a like and maybe I'll do that next. Drop a comment if you have any questions for me about this topic and I'll try my best to answer you. And don't forget to subscribe! It really helps me out and gets me to pump out videos more often. Also, if you haven't already, check out my Twitter where I post random things, comics, drawings, and soon polls for you guys to help me decide which video to do next. And, as always, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!